if you're seeing this right now, if you're watching this video, this is your sign to go all in. This is your sign to go all in whatever you've been thinking about. YouTube, what it do, what's going on? Today is a Monday, we're at the gym, and I decided to switch up my routine for this week. So I'm starting with upper body. So I'm about to hit some chest and some back accessories. So I'm gonna be benching today. I don't know, I just felt like it was time for a routine change. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm feeling pretty good, rested. But I'm just gonna carb up a bit before I go in. I have my Rice Krispie and my pre-workout and everything. I'm gonna warm up, and then after that I'll probably do start with the bench press. I just want to get it out the way first because it takes a lot of energy to do. One thing I've been thinking about was regrets, regretting the things that you didn't do. I mean, it's one thing to regret the things that you've already done, but to regret the things that you didn't do, I think that's a different type of regret that eats away at your mental health, right? Like, for example, I caught myself thinking a lot about, oh, I wish I would have started doing what I'm doing sooner, because I would have built it to I would have built it to the point where it was much bigger than it is right now. Oh, I wish I would have started this, or I wish I would have done that earlier. And I'm not really somebody that regrets what he does, because I try to put a lot of thought and consideration behind the things that I do. But I find that a lot of the regrets that I've had is simply because of the things that I didn't do, and or I didn't do earlier. I'm pretty much, always try to do what I set out to do, but it was oh, I wish I would have done X, Y, and Z earlier. And that's why I try to work hard in everything that I do to make sure that I don't have that regret of, I wish I could have done more than what I would have, and been capable of doing a lot more than what I did. And I guess that's one of the things that drives me, because I don't ever want to look back and be like, I could have definitely worked harder. I could have definitely given it my all, and I didn't do that. And because I didn't do that, now I have to pay the price. I have to pay the price of not reaching my goals. I have to pay the price of never actualizing my dreams because I neglected to work hard enough. And I think that's the worst type of regret to have. Regretting the things that you didn't do, it just eats away at you, because you never know what could have been. It's always a possibility. Maybe it might have worked, but what if this? What if that? And I think that type of thinking is just not good or optimal for a good mental health and just mental peace of mind. So I think we need to have a lot of consideration and thought behind the things that we do to make sure that it's actually helping us reach the goals that we have set. Because there's really no point in thinking the different possibilities of a what if. You're just making yourself anxious, and you're robbing yourself of that mental peace. Oh, what if I would have talked to that girl? Maybe I could have gotten her number and we could have went out. She could have been my wife. Or what if I would have started that business? Maybe I could have been a millionaire. You never know how it would have gone. I think my personal philosophy is I would rather try and fail than be stuck in that what if type of thinking. I would rather give it all I have, no regrets. You know what I'm saying? Scoop, somebody I know that used to say scoop the nuts, right? Scoop the nuts and go for it, and see what happens. Ask that girl out. Maybe you get rejected, right? Or start that business. Maybe you fail. But there is no what if. Clear and cut of what the outcome is. You got rejected or you failed. You learned a lesson and you move on. It's as simple as that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is stop living in the what if, and don't be the type of person that regrets what could have been because they never did. Because if you're that guy, you're always going to be haunted by the possibilities of what could have been, what you could have done, what you could have achieved, who you could have met, and you're never it'll be hard for you to accept your reality. So accept things for what they are, go for them within reason, I mean, only you know yourself the way you do, and try to see what happens. Earlier on this week, I posted on my IG about taking risk, and because that's generally like what I've been feeling like. I think we are in the best time ever to literally take a risk, take a gamble, and bet on ourselves. I think if you're seeing this right now, if you're watching this video, this is your sign to go all in. This is your sign to go all in whatever you've been thinking about, whatever business you've been thinking about starting. This is your sign to go all in. If you've been thinking about making content, this is your sign to go all in. If you're someone that's been wondering, what if I need to do this? What if I need to do that? You need to go all in. That's what I'm going to call this video, bro. You need to go all in. Like, when I first started lifting, I would have been like, damn, I wish I would have started sooner. And I went all in after that. Like, there was no doubt. Like, this is something I need to do. I wish I would have went all in, but guess what? I'm not going to cry about it. It is what it is. I'm doing it right now, and it's my time. It's my time to go all in. So if you're someone that's watching this video, I don't know who you are, or maybe I do know who you are, you know me in real life, right? You need to go all in. Whatever you're going to do from now on, put conscious thought and effort behind it, and just go all in. Even if you fail, you would have still done a lot more than 99% of people in this world. Because a lot of people are plagued by fears of what other people are thinking, what other people would say, if they would be judged, if they would be accepted, if they would be loved. People care a lot more about what other people think of them than what they think about themselves. So that's one thing I've realized. A lot of people put a lot of power in others, when that power could have been yours and you could have used it to transform your life. Who the hell cares what they think? I mean, shit. Figure it out for yourself. You know? Stop listening to people on the internet. Even me. Like, you can take something I'm saying, it might resonate with you, but damn, I don't have the Holy Grail. I don't have my shit figured out, but I'm still trying to, right? So I try to listen to people that are smarter than me, wiser than me, and take their advice. But that doesn't mean they know it all too. Learn from different people. Oh, he said this, he said that. I can take a little bit of this from this guy. I can take a little bit of that from other dude. And then I can form my own conclusions based on my own thoughts. I can be informed by what other people are saying. But at the end of the day, it's all up to me to make my own thoughts. So figure shit out for yourself. Don't be somebody that is easily influenced by the thought of others. You need to stand for something. You got to stand for yourself. You got to stand for what you believe in. And I'm not saying you need to have a hill to die on, because ideas can change. Your thoughts are not you. Your thoughts, they come and go. You are not your thoughts. You might be feeling good today and you might have happy thoughts, and you might be feeling shitty tomorrow. You may have negative thoughts, but that doesn't mean that's you. Your thoughts are subject to change, and you shouldn't base your self-worth and your whole entire self based on something that can change on a whim. You might have a good thought, a bad thought that might influence your mood. Now you're in a bad mood again. You might be in a good mood later. Your thoughts are not you. They come and they go. Just watch them. Just observe your thoughts and be cognizant of the thoughts that are in your mind. But don't cling to a thought or idea too much, where it's taking away the power of the fluidity of thought, and you become too structured and too rigid. So think on that. Whoever you are, whoever is watching this video, it might be 2 people, or it might be a lot more than that, right? But take what I'm saying, think about it, and take the good out of it. If you don't agree and you think I'm talking utter trash, that's okay too. Maybe what I'm saying is not for you, right? It's not for everybody. I don't need to be accepted by everybody. I don't need to be liked by everybody. But I try to share what I'm learning, my growth, this journey, the hero's journey that I'm on. I think we all have our own version of the hero's journey, and I'm going to make another separate video on that at some point. But yeah, figure your shit out and go all in, man. Time is going to pass either way. Whether you choose to go all in or you choose to not go all in, time is still going to pass. But anyways, it's about time I went in. We're going to hit this push workout. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.
Here we go.